and sit down.
Yes, everybody, what is happening? This is Meat Pie, episode 1. Stephen Howson, our kids here, Ben Adams.
Loads of energy.
Dickhead. We're going to be talking about what's going on in the World Cup every single Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday for the whole tournament at 9 o'clock. It's live, it's going to be interactive, and we want you guys to come and get in the mix as well. There's loads of ways you can get involved. We're going to be playing Div Bingo, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a bit. We're going to be doing Sing for Your Swaps for Panini sticker swaps. I can't remember where I put my sticker. It's over there. And we will be doing Meat Pie and a Pint as well. So the name of the show is Meat Pie, and we want you guys to be sending in your pictures of you enjoying meat pie but with a pint, and then obviously people are going to be thinking
it's a nicer pie than that.
The meat pie,
fucking minging.
It's northern, it's football culture, and it's a little bit silly at the same time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like pork pie. Remember that pork pie in Perfect Pizza that time? Didn't you eat it?
I drank out the water that you stitched me up with. What's happening, everybody? How's your Thursday going? It is the opening day of the World Cup.
Buzzing.
And I fully expected a 0-0 shitfest today.
No, I was expecting like a 5-4.
Really?
Yeah, because opening day.
No, I was. You want that? I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I was expecting something pretty crazy, to be fair.
All right, fair play to you. I did not expect a 5-0.
No, I didn't expect that.
Golovin looked absolutely mint.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I don't know any of them.
Fair play. You should have seen Dave before trying to pronounce him. It was hilarious.
Apart from Dennis.
Oh, Dennis.
Yeah, Dennis, which is his first name. Because I couldn't see. I was watching it at work, allegedly, and
wasn't really.
I've got 2 screens and that, so I had one screen just dedicated to football, but I didn't have no sound on.
So that means you was fully concentrated on your work, and the output had gone up because you was stimulated.
Yes,
that's how I think it was going down.
That's how it works. That's what I get paid for.
So Putin was there, sitting next to the. Is it the Sheikh? I don't want to mispronounce the guy. The Sheikh of Saudi Arabia, the Gaffer, the King, whatever it was, and they was very confident going into the game, weren't there? Some people would say overconfident. Some people say they looked like they knew they was going to win it before it even started. But there is absolutely no evidence whatsoever, none at all, that is any corruption going on between them.
Came of it though. Only 4 ways that VAR can be used: goal review, a penalty review, a red card review, or...
I reckon I'd look like that Sheikh if I put that gear on me.
If we get to 1,000 likes, I'm buying Ben that shit, and he's going to do Sunday's show dressed like that.
Yeah, not a problem.
1,000 likes to see Ben as a Sheikh.
Fake shaking it.
So what did you make of the game? Because I didn't have the sound on, and when you've not got the sound on, I don't think you can get into the vibe of it, can you?
Yeah, no. It looked all right. It looked end to end, but some of the football was shit.
Some of the football was good though. There was so many one-touch play that I saw in the end, entering the final third. I was really impressed.
I was expecting it to be a lot slower. I think there's a lot of pace to the game, end to end sort of football. But as I say, I was expecting it to be a bit more cagey, and then open up maybe after 20 minutes or whatever. But it kind of just there were 3 corners inside the first 10 minutes. So you're thinking, oh, corners is on here. It was
a full-on game, and Saudi Arabia's defending was turd. Fair play. It was almost
trying to pass the ball, but they can't.
But yeah, they played football properly. Who's texting me here now? Fucking Abdul.
Fuck off, Abdul.
I was actually really impressed with the way that they tried to play football, and if that's the way it's going to go in a tournament, you're going to have to be sticking bets on Gary goals, because it's going to go absolutely mental, isn't it? There's going to be so many goals all over the place.
I think that's the thing now, isn't it? More and more teams go just to outscore the opposition rather than defend and Mourinho it.
I think we might have a question. Should we see if we've got a question? So there we go. So that's from Peter Holm. Golovin to United as a squad player. What do you think of that?
No.
All right, I was hoping for a little bit of an elaboration, but we'll just go with no.
All right, then, if you want a bit of no fucking chance.
There you go. That's the sort of analysis that you're tuning in on a Thursday night for a fucking show named after a meat product.
Based on what, 90 minutes of playing against some...
Yeah, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to make snap decisions that are going to cost the club millions, and then see your ass when they don't do it.
Oh, just like Karol Poborski.
Boom. Is Golovin the 2018 version of Karol Poborski? What else are we talking about? Glenn Hoddle was trending.
Yeah.
I have no idea what he said because obviously I didn't have the sound on.
Me either, but his Has he been making jokes again? Is he Ron Atkinson it?
He said one of the Saudi players was bombing up the wing. That's a bit fucking close, isn't it?
Do you reckon he knows what he's saying when he's saying it?
No.
He's just thinking, I need to fill the airtime.
When you see some of the shit that he came out with that Eileen Drury and he got the players to have faith healers and all that. No, I reckon he doesn't know what he's saying. I reckon he's just an absolute fucking nutter.
Well, that's what he's getting paid for, isn't it? That analysis. I mean, I think it was on ITV, wasn't it, today? Like, I've seen that they're saying that Al Shawami, whatever, he's got 16 goals in qualifying, but 8 of them were against Timor-Leste. And you're like, I reckon I could score for double
What
that.
level do you reckon that Timor-Leste are?
I didn't even know that they existed as a country.
There's a what's it called? Alternative World Cup going on at the moment, isn't there? Which is like all the teams that aren't part of FIFA. And there's some random ass teams. Yeah, it was in London. Yeah, there's some random ass
like
teams.
Bahamas and shit like that.
You go, I wonder what the fucking level's like. Truly, because
can't be great. Saudi Arabia are shit. They're going to get absolutely twatted off Uruguay.
Well, if you think like
that goalkeeper,
you've got goal scoring. Yeah, the goalkeeper was turd, but you've got Mo Salah if and when he's fit, and you've got obviously Suarez if he's able to just go and absolutely start smacking them away. Cavani.
He's in the dream team.
We'll get to Fantasy League in a bit because we have got fantasy. If you want to join the fantasy stuff, then you can go and get the link in the description for those. I think we've got another question.
Haven't we?
Let's have a look at another question.
Got a question.
Chris Taylor says, "What about the Marshall news?" Well, which bit of news? Because there's Sty Stoney's come out and said that Marshall's not going to be leaving, or United don't want to sell him.
Yeah.
Is that United going, fuck you, pay me for a change?
Well, yeah, I think so, because they've kind of...
But he's absolutely for sale.
Yeah, I would say so.
I think he's
in the rumours like that, Jose don't rate him anyway, so...
Yep, absolutely.
You would expect that, and then he would want to go and sign another forward. I
think he's gone. If I had to put all my chips on one thing now of who's staying or going, I'm saying going.
It's a lot of chips, that, son.
It's a lot of chips. You calling me fat? It's probably justified. Right, what else was we going to talk about?
Don't know.
We filmed something, me and Dave, yesterday, and Dave flaked out after the groups, essentially, and left me to soldier on my own. I was pretty rough this morning. Our studio's got this room and then the office in there. There's aircon in the office, and for some reason it just doesn't come into here. And I was just standing under the aircon, just sweating this morning. I was rough. Oh, do you like our set as well, by the way? Looks pretty fucking cool, doesn't it? And
I like your t-shirt.
I got the Italian United one.
Yeah.
I've got a theory. The best World Cup is the first one you remember.
Well, I mean, I just did a bit of a joke tweet before because I said there's more goals scored in the first game today than in the entire best ever World Cup in Italian United. Because there was
no goals.
There was literally 60 goals or something, if that, across all the games.
68 games.
Whatever it is. I think I might be. I'll probably be just making it up there, but yeah, that's not a lot.
It's not a lot of goals. But is Italian United your favourite one?
Probably. I don't know. Well, only for nostalgia reasons.
Let's go around the room here. Yeah. Cam, what was your favourite one?
Half of these weren't even born.
I know, that's why I'm asking.
The first one I remember was 2006 Germany World Cup.
He says 2006 Germany World Cup. How old was you? You was 8. And is that your favourite one?
That was 2010.
See? So it's yes or 2010.
South Africa.
Marty, what was yours? First? 06, and that was your first you remember?
Yeah.
Fuck me, how young are these lot?
I'm well over.
Prenny, what was yours? 90. See, fucking same age as us.
It's got to be the first one that you remember.
Right, there you go. Let us know in the comments. Is your favourite World Cup the one that you saw first, or are you a fucking hipster prick like Statman Dave who says the 2014 World Cup was your favourite?
2014
just tweet him and say
2014 was pretty good though because it was...
Because of Shakira.
Yes! Yeah. Shakira. By the way, if you are watching, please grab yourself a beer. Let's get this cracked open. Grab yourself a beer, take a picture of you with a beer and watching the stream, and tweet it at me with the hashtag MeatPiePint, as it says below. Tweet us with hashtag MeatPiePint. I'll retweet every single one of you, and we'll get some of them on screen in a little bit. But before we get to that, here is the World Cup of beers. Check it out. This is the World Cup of beers, and Group A is... Are you finished?
Yep, just about.
Sure we're going to
Are we just going to get started here?
Yeah, can we put that one in the fridge, please? Because I quite like that.
Stonhead Custom Lager.
Couldn't find a fucking bubble in that, could you?
Finish it.
What the... Who the fuck thought this is a good idea?
You just cheating again.
We done pretty well, haven't we, so far on this one? So here's us throwing a spanner in the works. Let's go.
So 1,
2, 3 show.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Germany wins. I'll finish that one. Chin chin. Russia, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Uruguay. And we have got, representing Russia, Baltica. Representing Saudi Arabia, coffee. Muslim country, innit?
No
so
beer in Saudi Arabia?
no alcohol in Saudi Arabia.
Okay, fair enough.
Problem is, I've never had coffee in my life, and the smell makes me want to throw up a little bit in my mouth. So I'm really not looking forward to that. Another Muslim country, it's Egypt. The number one drink in Egypt is a banana milkshake. It's got an Arabic name, which I can't remember now.
Excellent.
But
Excellent
essentially it's a banana milkshake. So, banana milkshake. That's going to go down quite well after the coffee. Uruguay, to complete the shit show that is Group A when it comes to the World Cup of beers, is Uruguay, who don't export their own beer. So we've got Blue Moon because it's the same colour.
This just sounds like a cop-out already.
Wait till we get to Group H. If you want to see a cop-out, that's going to be an absolute fucking cop-out. Let's open a Blue Moon. Just start pouring in the tasting amounts. What we're going to do is we're going to taste a little bit of each beer, and then we're going to decide which order these lot come in, or the coffee or banana milkshake as it goes down with these.
Is that a decent level, or are we going to go more than that?
I reckon that'll do us. It's only a taste in it. So that's Russia. I'll go here with Uruguay. Let's bang Uruguay in there.
That's decent.
There we go. Do you want to pour the coffee in? It's going everywhere, that, isn't it?
Yep.
Banana milkshake. Always shake your milkshake. See how this goes down.
Excellent.
Missed it all, yeah?
Yep.
It's going to flick, and I thought I was getting it all in my face. Righty then. So, as we were saying, Baltica, that looks proper Russian as far as I'm concerned. The writing is in Russian on it. 4.8%.
I think the one I had was 5.2.
That sounds more Russian, if I'm being honest.
And it was like a darker beer.
Blue Moon coming in strongest at 5.4%.
Great start with the
I'm
ones
not
like
sure
that.
if that's the most potent one we've got. We have got Desperado in here representing one of the other nations. That's 5.9. Righty, I'll let you go first. Ladies first and all that shit.
The chance just before.
How about a wee sippy of the...
It's good. A little bit harsh.
Oh, Blue Moon's nice. It's got a nice little thingy going on. Let me try a bit
It's a
of
bit
it.
fruity like you, mate. That's like a hardcore... Like, you know when you go to Europe and you get your hard...
That's just a normal beer, isn't it?
But it's a bit harder. It's like harsher. Like the winters in Russia.
Let's get the fucking coffee over with. How the fuck can you drink
so
that every
wet.
day? Try that.
Mine's very, very weak. I've had this before. No.
Wonder what banana milkshake tastes like, everybody.
They usually serve that with a piece of orange in it.
That's mint. That's mint. Well, go on, try that.
That's pretty decent.
Banana milkshake gets your votes, does it?
Yeah, it's
right.
alright.
I'm gonna say Blue Moon wins.
See, I'm going to go with Russia.
How the fuck do we settle this then?
Well, we've got to do first and second, right, in the group.
Yeah, I think they've come in strong. They're the strongest. I like the cloudiness of it. That looks pretty cool. I vote for that as number one. I wouldn't have even had that second. I'd have had a banana milkshake second because that was top.
What, in the World Cup of beers?
We're going to have to come up with a system here for
Yeah.
separating when we think it's there. So I'm going to say I really like the flavour. I really like the body. I like everything about it. This one for me is tops, and I wouldn't even be putting Russian second. I think if you're thinking of putting this second, then that makes...
So that's a Belgian lager, not a Uruguayan lager. So
matter.
therefore, the Russian should take premise of being top.
I wouldn't have
Belgium
even
number
had.
two.
I wouldn't have even had that number two. The banana milkshake tops that.
Not even a
That's
beer.
just ordinary lager.
even a beer.
It's here representing.
It's not even a
just
beer.
because it's
Not
non-alcoholic
even a beer.
doesn't mean you can
we're
discriminate
not,
against
We're not
it.
allowing that. Absolutely not. 1-2, Russia, Uruguay.
I gotta say Uruguay tops it.
Cool.
Are we going with it?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, you agree?
Yeah, I'm not bothered yet.
All right, there we go. So that's what's going through from Group 1. Cheers. Uruguay goes through. God damn it. What do you think of that? World Cup of Beers. Did you enjoy it? We have got Group B coming out on Sunday, and then Group C, and guess what? Group D, and then E, and then all the knockout stages. We'll be doing one of those in every single one of our videos right away throughout the World Cup. So stay tuned. The only place you're going to be getting a proper World Cup of Beers where I end up getting absolutely twisted is right here. What have you got, son?
Got me old sticker book, Anna. Getting fucking giddy. Proper giddy. Do you want me to be giddy? Is it like QVC this now?
Oh... Be on Hollyoaks acting like that. Gives a fucking pack.
So we've got 4 packs. I'm going to be 2-pack. You can be 2-pack as well. Who's going first? Are you going first?
You go first, son. Ladies first.
Go on then. Whoa, fucking hell. Well,
we're going to try and fill in the England one while we're here. But let us know what you think in the comments as well about the World Cup of Beers. Did you like it?
Do you want to know an interesting fact about the sticker book?
Yeah, give us an interesting fact.
Most of the scorers from today aren't even in the sticker book officially.
That's interesting. I know Leroy Sané's got one. I'm absolutely 100% behind Statman Dave's bad agenda against Leroy Sané. All about it. I got Toby Alderweireld straight out of the pack. If anybody wants him, let us know in the comments and we'll be telling you what you need to do to get one of the stickers. I've
got Fernando Torres' Mexican brother, Andres Guardado.
Oh my God, he does look like Andre. Fernando Torres, I can't speak, mate. I'm still fucked from yesterday. I've got Bellerim Desmali, if anybody wants him. Obviously, you're going to have to do something big for him.
Bit of Sami Khedira.
Mario Pasalic.
Oh, fuck off, mate. Some Iranian guy.
I've got Bernardo Silva.
Jahanbakhsh.
I've got Mario Götze. He's not at the World Cup.
Oh, I've got a City. Kazan. Oh, Kazan Arena, even. There you go. And then, fucking hell.
Shit, that's a good one.
Shinji.
Let us know if you want any of these and what you're willing to do for these.
Kagawa.
Whoa! Yeah, like that.
Right, fucking hell. We've gone to the next one.
Yeah, I'm looking at the next one.
Always goes quicker when it's live, doesn't it?
It does. And we're going to be telling you in just a second what you guys can do.
Remember when you used to do this? And you used to get the cards and you used to be like squeezing them, trying to get a good card, you know, when you play cards and that? So, like.
Why'd you squeeze them?
Because then it gives a bit of luck in it.
No. I got Eduardo Salvio from Argentina.
I've got Johan.
I got a shiny in here as well.
Johan Aljamon from Tunisia.
I got Nicholas Bentner.
Oh, Costa Rica.
Hegazi.
The entire team.
From West Brom.
Hegazi, yeah. Oh, I've got a shiny. Mo Salah's
T-Jips. Any Scousers watching want Mo Salah's T-Jips? We've got Saman Ghoddos. All we're asked about trying to fill the England one.
But you need to start a petition for this. We can't get this until it reaches 500,000.
Sweden, we got Sweden.
Oh, we've got Moussa Dembele.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's all right. I'm fucking doing
all
right.
Peru,
yeah.
with the best kit of the World Cup.
Yeah.
Is it Peru, or is it this one here in between us, the Nigeria one, which doesn't fit me? I'm fucking wounded about.
Well, it never was going to fit it, to be fair.
Cheers, son. Right, and we've got a shiny Argentina.
What do you need to do for this?
I'm going to tell you what you need to do for this. You need to sing for our swaps. And I'll tell you exactly what that entails. If you want to sing for your swaps, then you need to tweet me a video of you singing. It's pretty self-explanatory, Ben, to be honest. Yeah. What I want you to do is hashtag sing for your swaps, and I want you to do the national anthem. So if you know the Argentinian national anthem, or you learn the national anthem of Argentina, you're getting it. Or if you do a retro World Cup song, like This Time, that's a classic.
What?
This time, more than any other time, this time, we're gonna find a way to get away. You know the one?
No, I don't.
I think it was from the 78 World Cup. Or 74 World Cup.
Before I was born.
Or the 70 World Cup.
Classic,
it's one of them. It's pretty fucking old. Or the all-time, like if you could do the John Barnes rap, you're getting a fucking sticker. How about that? And Jason's actually sent us a video in. Let's have a look. Let's see how good
nicely teed up there, Steve. Fucking that's like you.
It's almost like it was pre-planned, wasn't it? And it's one of the interns outside singing. Let's have a look what he did.
I'm going to be doing a John Barnes rap to the World in Motion to get a shiny Argentina sticker. You've got to hold and give, but do it at the right time. You can be slow or fast, but you must get to the line. They'll always hit you and hurt you, defend and attack. There's only one way to beat them. Get round the back.
I don't
Catch me if you can, because I'm the England man. And what you're looking at is the master plan. We ain't no hooligans, this ain't a football song. 3 lines on my chest, I know we can go wrong. We're doing it for England. England. Football song.
Let me know in the comments, does Jason deserve the shiny Argentina sticker. I'll read the comments out and see what you guys are saying.
Not going to lie there. Based on that, I think England are going to win it.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I am going to read some of the comments out from here and see what you guys are saying. Shivan says, I love beers, so World Cup of beers, get a thumbs up from me. Blue Moon, my arse, Fergie would be fucked off with that shite. No, you can't be scared of colours. That's what City fans are. Harry says, bullshit. Sané's not going to the World Cup because Ozil and Royce are ahead of him. That Iranian player is quality, Regan. Regan, you know what to do if you want him. You need to get tweeting me. Do you think United will buy Boateng?
Boateng? Nah.
Nah, I don't think so either.
I think Bayern are just selling players that they don't want.
Quite possibly.
We got fucking done last time. Everyone's favourite German.
Everyone thinks it's Daily Blind. Right, everyone is saying we've got a yes, got a yes, got a yes. A Diego Forlan.
Yeah, agreed, Diego.
All right.
I didn't realise how fucking mint Diego was forget about 2010.
Diego Forlan?
You're scoring screamers, left foot, right foot.
For us?
No, in a World Cup.
All right, I'm like,
what are we talking about?
What are you talking about?
The World fucking Cup. That's what it's all about.
All right, okay. So that's what you need to do. If you want to be getting in the mix and you want to get any of our stickers, let us know which sticker you want. Tweet us you either singing a national anthem, a retro World Cup song, or should we see who can do the best John Barnes rap? And maybe we'll give you the completed sticker book if we manage to complete it.
Do you know what, to be fair, I've got a sticker book at work, so I think I might tax these.
Fair enough. Right, I think we may have another question coming.
I've got Griezmann.
If we've got another question coming from the boys. Griezmann?
Yeah, you come automatically with it. Don't you get...
Should we talk about Griezmann, actually? Because he's just dropped out the most cringeworthy shit ever. So he holds a press conference to tell everyone about his future, decides... Actually, I'm not going to tell you about my fucking future. Let's just yard that one off completely. And then he goes...
Nah, that was planned. Because that video we didn't just do today, did he? He didn't just do it in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, that's a good point. So he does a press conference to...
Announce a press conference.
To pre-announce, to get everyone hyped up for it.
It's a rollout, isn't it?
Shit,
is his own hype, man?
Maybe he's a fucking genius.
Yeah, you know, fucking...
Righty, should we have... we've got a question. Let's have a look at the questions. So that is...
Well, that's not a question, that's a
Billy
comment.
Joe Hammond says voice of an angel, but only a 2 out of 10.
Is he talking about you with you singing that classic song that no one's ever fucking heard of?
Was quite actually phenomenal. Let me just check before Cam switches us over that my shit is still streaming because it is a little bit temperamental. And we are going to go to what we're going to Meat Pie Pint. So let's go to the hashtag Meat Pie Pint. See if anybody else has been sending us in. We got one there. Let's just retweet that one. Let's go through the Meat Pie Pint. Let's see what we got. Slingers over. There we go. So we've got Rob. Rob watches. He's one of our patrons. Loving the new show. Not singing yet though, and he's with an unopened bottle of Sharps. Come on, son. Come on, son. We can see. Oh, get that lid off.
Do you reckon it's a screw cap?
I don't know. Maybe. Henry says Russia played how I think England should try to play compact to the back. Yeah, they counter-attacked. They did it pretty well actually.
You're not going to come up against anyone as bad as them, are you?
Here's Cameron. Whoop, get rid of that. Here's Cameron. Oh, all the podcasts are dropping in. We've got a Corona extra.
No fucker else on here for free.
That's me and you, that.
Yeah, no, but I mean that.
Here's Callum with a Corona, and he's got a lime in it. Where the fuck's he get that lime from in here? Crazy fool. I haven't got a fucking lime. Here's Marty as well. He's got a kind of San Miguel. Time for that. Send us in your dual screens and all the rest of it with hashtag Meat Pie Pint, and we'll get you guys in the mixer. Right, let's go back to the main one and let's talk a little bit about...
Have we already talked about the game?
We can talk a bit more about the game if you want.
I don't know, I just can't remember if we have or not.
Let's talk a little bit about Div Bingo.
Alright. What's that? I hear you ask.
This right here, mate, it's right in front of your face actually, so maybe you have to move it to the other side. So,
just get me
basically, there's loads of divs at the World Cup, isn't there? I mean, we're probably a pair of them, let's be honest with ourselves. But
no, we're not at the World Cup, though.
But yeah, we're not at the World Cup, we're on YouTube. Involved. We're YouTube divs, not World Cup divs.
Well, you are, I'm just there for support.
If you're watching a game or you're browsing Twitter or anything like that, we're going to play a game called Div Bingo. And I can't read it if you take it off the screen, Cameron. Thank you. So, tweet us with the hashtag Div Bingo and the screenshot of any of the following. So, it says face paint, but we're not talking about kids. That's acceptable. I'm talking about an adult. And actually, I saved one before, and I have no fucking idea how I'm going to get it on my phone. Let me just see if I can figure this out while I'm thinking about it. Bro, I can't do it. it was basically a Russian guy that had gone full face paint for his entire body, so it was body paint as well as face paint, and then like a big eagle on his chest, and he was just wearing a pair of shorts. So any fucker like that that's just gone full on face paint or body paint, hashtag Div Bingo, send us a screenshot. Any Jesters hats, any 69, anyone who had 69 as like a squad number on a lad's holiday, absolute balance. Any cringeworthy signs, like can I have your shirt, or Messi I love you, or Ronaldo you are the one, the only, all that kind of shit. Send us those. Any wordy Scouse style flags with like paragraphs of fucking text on them, send us them. England fans dressed as fucking knights, you know the type. Send us them. There'll be loads of them coming Monday. Any belly tattoos or full kit wankers like John Terry sitting in the fucking crowd in his suit. Send us those with a hashtag Div Bingo. I'm going to come to the comments and see what you guys are saying.
You know, it's like... Oh, go on.
You said that before, actually, didn't you? Peter Home in the comments says it's a rip-off from LeBron James' decision in 2010. Marty nailed that one. 300 likes and Ben does the John Barnes rap. How many likes are we on, Cameron?
We are on... You need to go to the likes. We are on 127.
We're on 127. For 1,000, Ben's going to do Sunday show dressed as the king of Saudi Arabia. But what about 300 for you to do the John Barnes rap? Do you know it?
No.
As if you don't know it.
Why would I know
As if you haven't sang it 5 times today.
No.
On repeat. I said repeat. Opinions on the fixtures. I don't have an opinion on the fixtures.
It's got no swear words in it.
What's the worst World Cup game you've seen? Oh, probably any that involved England in 2010.
England, USA. That was a pretty dire one.
Where was South Africa 2010?
Yeah, that was 2010.
Yeah, that was when everyone was like, how about fuck international football all the way off. Clive Tilsley compared
Trinidad and Tobago was shit as well.
So people that were trending earlier was Stalin, Clive Tilsley, Putin and Robbie Williams. Robbie Williams for flipping the camera off. But fucking Stalin.
Such a bad man, isn't he, Robbie Williams?
Stalin's ever trended on Twitter before? I doubt it. And that's all down to Clive Tilsley talking about a fucking moustache. Is that absolute maniac. England, Algeria, says Dion Davies.
Yeah, that was shit.
Oh, God, there's been some absolute shit ones, haven't there? Paul Blessing says, good work, lads, from Brazil. Cheers, mate. I bet Brazil's pretty fucking... What's Brazil like when people are watching? Not when there's a World Cup there.
Not when you're getting twatted 7-1.
I bet that was grim.
Yeah.
In your home country.
They were proper crying on the TV, weren't they?
I bet there was some missuses that went home and got twatted. England versus Nigeria 2010.
Don't remember that at all.
The Russians actually remind me of United let opposition have the ball and win on the counter. No, that's what we want United to do, or that's what I think everyone was hoping United was going to do. It's not what we did, though. Right, what are we going to finish up with now? Oh, it's time for a bit of Fantasy League, isn't it? Let's just check the Fantasy League.
Love a bit of Fantasy League.
I can't get Ben's on the screen, but here's mine. So this is the team I've gone with. I've gone with Gabriel Jesus. No, that's not my team. That is not my team. It's Here to Create's team, because I was in the leaderboard on our league. Let's go, mate. Howson's Heroes. Where's my team?
Already 32 points.
Yeah, so people have already got points because some absolute maniacs decided that they was going to put Golovin as captain. So here's my team. You might be able to see it better on there than here. So I've got Bakker up front. I've got Lukaku and Timo Werner, which I think is a pretty good forward three. He's got a belt in midfield. Willian, Toni Kroos, De Bruyne and Forsberg. And then a couple of unknowns. I've got Hakimi and Trauco from Peru and from Portugal. But not from Portugal, from Peru and Morocco, I think that is. Is it? I think it's Morocco.
Yeah.
They're fullbacks, so I'm looking at them across. I'm looking at them maybe get assists or create chances like that. And I got Lindelof. Guy plays out from the back. He was pretty cheap, so we got him. Got the best goalkeeper in the world in net. And then a bench is filled with the cheapest fucking players that I could find. Should we have a look at who's...
You've not got... you've got to have a bit on the bench, haven't you? Do you want to know what my team is?
Yeah, go on, let's see it. I can't get yours up, can I, while you're on 0 points?
I don't know.
No,
well, no, because none of my players have played yet, that's why. But I've gone for Alisson in that because I think Brazil have got a pretty dog shit group playing Costa Rica first game. Then I've got Kyle Walker because he's going to play, definitely. Mats Hummels and Benatia against Portugal for Morocco. And then I've gone for Miller, whatever, that Savic dude.
Milinkovic-Savic.
Yeah, that's the one. Kovic. Oh, fuck off.
Do you want me to read them?
No, yeah, go on. That Croatian dude.
Kovacic.
Yeah, that's the one. Plays for Real Madrid.
Pronounce that Peruish one. Peruish.
Quaver.
Peruvian.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the best player. And Peru looked all right in some of the games I've seen.
So I think
that'll be a dark horse.
Rashford's injury
again.
not worry you?
Well, I can make sub. Oh no, I can't now, can I?
No, not for this one.
Well, I've got Thingy on the bench though, Thiago. So
they'll probably get some. So let's have a look at those guys that have absolutely smashed it already with the points. Golovin as captain already, 26 points. And Akinfeev, that wasn't a bad shout actually. Clean sheet there, probably would have been pretty cheap. 6 points there, and that's basically the entire points that they've got. I wonder if that's all everyone's got. So we've got people on 32, people on 26. What's someone on 16? Kershiev, yeah, of course it is.
I think a lot of people got Lukaku captain, aren't they? Because they're playing Panama. Is it Panama?
Yes, because we're playing Tunisia.
Yeah.
So yeah, I imagine everybody
Belgium
that's in here as
goals.
Yeah.
What's your team name?
Howson's Heroes. What's yours called?
Romosexuals.
Let me see if I can find them. I mean, there's nearly 300 people in here, so...
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, let's leave it. Alright, so if you want to get in the mix on our Fantasy League, there might be a prize for the winner, which is as yet undecided, but there probably will be a prize for the winner.
Trip to the World Cup final.
I mean, yeah, if you want to lie, but no, if you want to be real. We will have a prize. I just haven't decided what the fuck it's going to be yet. Maybe it's one of these shirts. Maybe not that particular one. Maybe the German one, because that definitely don't fit me. And maybe one of them ones that's behind him there.
What do you reckon about the decision? Because they've now announced about the 2026 World Cup.
It's a bit weird, isn't it, when they're playing them across multiple countries? Didn't like it in Japan and South Korea, to be honest. I want it to be in one. I mean, the next Euros is all over Europe, Europe, isn't it?
Yeah, there's 7 games at Wembley, I think, including the semi-final and the final.
One sec. That's my mouse. That's my mouse.
Amateurs.
Fucking maniac.
But yeah, they're playing the vast majority, in America, aren't they? And it's the first. And well, that's another reason why I want to bring
traffic in and out of Mexico, though.
Well,
that's a bit rum, innit?
Yeah, Trump don't like that, does he?
But he don't like that. Does he even know what football is? Does he have a fucking pot glue what his country's just won?
But that's the first time that the tournament's going to be 48 teams.
That's chaos.
But there's still only going to be 10 games played in Canada and Mexico each, and then the rest in the USA, another 60 odd.
Did I see right that there's going to be groups of 3?
I think that's so, because then they can
2 out of 3 go through.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works in the Euros. That's how Portugal fucking jammed it to not winning a game, and apart from the Wales game.
There's only 3 in the Euros groups.
Yeah, there's 3.
Was sure?
Yeah. No. There was 4, but 3 of them went through, innit?
Ah, right, okay.
Oh, there you go.
2 out of 3 go through.
It's the same premise.
So then you're going to get a round of 32.
And then you're going to get even...
And then a round of 16.
So, you're going to get even worse teams than Saudi Arabia.
In the knockouts.
Yeah.
Loads of them.
It's like...
About half of them, actually.
You look at all the groups and you're thinking, oh, fucking hell, there's no real meaty games there, is there? England, Belgium.
Absolutely. Well, yeah.
And Portugal, Spain.
So what's probably going to be... what's going to happen is you're going to end up with a group which will be England, Tunisia, Panama, essentially, if you go fast forward to America. And then you're going to be looking at...
England and Tunisia.
Tunisia go through, and you're like...
And
great.
Tunisia getting beat 15-0 by Germany in
what the fuck?
The last 32. It's because it will be last 32, last 16, last 8.
It's fucking great. Stop fucking with it.
A month is more than enough, isn't it?
Yeah. Is it added a week to it or a bit? Or a bit more
no, this is what it is now. A month, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they would. The thing is, they're going to play.
I guess there's no extra games, really, is there? There's a round of extra games, but you're still playing 3 games, aren't you, to get to the round of 16? So you're going to have 2 group games,
and then
your
knockout. Yeah, I guess they probably think that it's more of an inclusion for other nations. If they're thinking, once you get into the knockouts, then it's a bit more knockout football, it's a bit more entertaining than a dead rubber in the last group game, which can happen a lot of the times. But you're still going to get that.
Aren't you going to win one fixture and then the other fixtures are dead rubber? Basically, you win one fixture, you're going through.
Yeah,
you're not going out if you've won a game.
You made it to the second week.
Yeah,
it's a bit of a
fucking shite, isn't it?
They're just trying to make money, aren't they? Basically, that's all they're doing. USA said they'd make 11 billion, and Morocco said 5.
So that's why it's in America.
Well, I've not seen the bid or anything, so I wouldn't like to speculate. You know what I mean? Corruption is high on the agenda. But they're saying that the member states vote now, don't they, rather than the committee.
All right.
So
it's probably a little bit more open, but still Benetton's fault.
Oh yeah, still be like, yeah, here's 100 grand. Will you vote for us?
Yeah, we'll come play friendly with you there, or all that shit. I think we've got a question coming. Let's have a look at this one coming up here in a second. Still talking about your favourite World Cups and all the rest of that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I've changed my mind.
Cameron's definitely just
my
changed
favourite
that one, so can I go to the toilet? That's probably not going to be a good one.
My favourite World Cup's 98.
Really?
Yeah.
It was a good World Cup.
Yeah.
It was a good World Cup.
Talking about it when we was watching you two getting pissed.
Favourite World Cup moment from Joe Swarbrick?
Oh, it's a bit of a difficult one, that, isn't it?
Moment. Most memorable is probably that England-Argentina game in '98 because of what happened with Owen. What a fucking goal that was. Best thing he ever did in his career.
It was, yeah.
The penalties. The incident with Beckham, obviously.
Michael Owen win the fucking Ballon d'Or?
2001.
So it's not the best thing he's ever done, is it, scoring that goal?
Well, that's a popular. So he won a popularity vote versus scoring a goal like that in a World Cup. I bet
that you end up getting beaten.
Favourite World Cup moment? You guys let us know in the comments. What's your favourite World Cup moment? What's the thing that stands out for you?
How many World Cups have you lived through?
Quite a lot. I'm pretty old, like.
So
I can't remember any black and white ones.
You can't remember 86.
Nope, it's 3.
90. There's only little bits.
I can remember bits of it. I can remember me and him in my house actually with my mum. Had like burgundy carpet.
Remember, and that was all the rage. The fucking wood chip on the wall.
Yeah, with like tassels on the sofa. Come on, man. Yeah, I remember that. I remember watching I think it was Argentina was one of the games. Was Argentina in the semis?
Yeah, Argentina got to the final.
Argentina, West Germany in the semis, was it?
No, that was the final, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah,
or was it Argentina, East Germany in the semis?
No.
Who did Argentina play in the semi?
Don't know.
Because I remember they played in dark blue.
Well, England played Germany in the semi, didn't they?
Yeah, so who was the other semi?
Argentina and someone else.
Young Cameron, pull it up.
Italy. Was it Italy?
Was it maybe?
Because England got beat by the third place playoff, wasn't it?
Right.
And it was Italy. Yeah, I think it was.
Is there a...
Scalacci, remember him?
I do remember. That's the only thing he's remembered for is Italianite. Is there a worse football match to play than a third place playoff?
Yeah, dead rubber in a group game.
I think we've got another question. Let's have a look what I've seen. Oh, Lampard ghost goal was memorable, says Brandon.
Yeah, but he was shit though. I was in Mexico watching that.
What year was that?
2010.
2010. Where the fuck did I watch that?
I love, you know what, I love being abroad watching footy. Do you know what I mean? Just a different vibe, innit?
I guess. We were trying to discuss what we're going to do for the England game. What time's England Monday? Is it 7? What are we going to do for England on Monday?
I'll finish work at 7.
I'm not doing a live stream. I'm not doing any watch-alongs and all that sort of stuff. I think they're. I think they're good if you do them like Dave does them, because I think what Dave's doing is really fucking smart. And it's a really good product, and if a TV company don't pick it up, I'll be amazed. I really think it's that good, what he's doing. But
why do you go down on him?
Right, no, I'm just saying, it's good.
Sorry.
But if you're not doing anything like that, then I don't see the point of doing a watch long. I'd rather sit there and enjoy the game and shut the fuck up for a bit.
Yeah, I hate watching it with people sometimes. Do you know what I mean?
But I also want to have a bit of an atmosphere as well, because then you feel like you're getting into it. I don't know what we're going to do.
We've got another question, I think.
Like I haven't just seen you writing it out on the screen. I know there's a question.
He's got his fucking...
fucking length.
What are they called? Them things that they used to direct airplanes.
So Dion Davis says Zidane's headbutt. That was memorable. Was that 2006?
Yeah, it was, because that was his last World Cup,
yeah.
That marred a game then, didn't it? Because the game was shit.
Yeah, it wasn't a great game. 2002, that was Brazil in Japan.
They beat Germany 2-0, didn't they?
Yeah, I remember that. Didn't we watch that at Neil's? Was it early in the morning?
We was at college.
Yeah, I think I watched the final at Neil's though.
Yeah, Fire Station, that's where it was.
We watched some games there, yeah. I remember we watched...
Bar Central was known.
Who did we watch there when England... I think England lost.
England got beat off Brazil, didn't they, when...
that was like 8 in the morning, wasn't it?
I went to college after it.
Yeah, I did in a Kevin Keegan wig. Well, I think one of the newspapers was giving away like wigs. One was a David Seaman ponytail. I think they had like a rubber one, which was a Beckham mohawk, which was wank. The Kevin Keegan wig was the best one. Like you could wear it, and it actually, at a glance, you're like, oh no, it's a wig. I think we've got another question coming up.
They're not questions, are they?
It's people's.
It's people's favourite World Cup moment.
Is he an Argentinian for this one?
Well, is it just most memorable moment?
I guess it's a most memorable. Beckham's red card. Moment. I remember the absolute carnage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it is from a guy called Carnage. On the back of what happened with David Beckham.
I was gutted as well. I remember being gutted. He got sent off. I was thinking.
Here's the thing, Ben. Let's put this to rights now. It was only 20 years ago. It's still fresh. So let's fucking tell people what the crack is. It was 2-2 when he went off. It ended 2-2. It wasn't Beckham's fault. You horrible West Ham cunt.
Do you remember when Sol Campbell scored in that game, didn't he? And he got disallowed.
Yes!
But he ran off and everyone ran off celebrating. And I can remember the commentators going, "Oh, what are they doing? They need to get back," because Argentina took a quick free kick and they went on the attack. And
who missed the penalties?
David Batty.
And was it Ince?
Maybe.
Was it Ince that missed the penalty?
No, Graham Lassell.
Was he still playing in 2002? Oh, not yet.
Not yet, yeah, because they'd just been twatting each other, hadn't they? Remember?
Yeah, I do.
When he was in Europe.
Right, we got some games coming up tomorrow then. Let's have a look at those.
Yeah. 3 games tomorrow.
The big one that everyone's talking about, Iran-Morocco.
Oh, yeah. Morocco aren't that bad, you know.
No, I think they played some good football. And Carlos Queiroz at Iran, actually.
Do you know what I was thinking? Because Iran, obviously, they've...
Don't know any of the players, though.
No, but Nike have... because of sanctions, US sanctions, they're not allowed to give them wear Nike boots or whatever.
Is that what happened to them the other day? Because I saw some of them, they've had the kit yet.
Even though they bought the boots themselves. So I was thinking, what happens if Iran qualify for a World Cup that's in the USA? Then what happens?
I mean, with 48 teams, the fucking chances of them doing that's probably pretty high.
Whether the sanctions are still there. But, how does that work? It's mad, that, isn't it?
Well, we're about to find out in 10 years' time, 12 years' time, whatever the fuck it is. 8 years' time.
Yeah, someone's saying...
Hang on, is it 2026 in 8 years' time?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You're like, oh, how old are you going to be? And you're like, fucking well old, mate. Yeah.
Well old. Oh, my God. No, I'll never be as old as you, but that's well old.
Well, you will, because I'll probably die first. Although saying that, check your blood pressure if I were you.
Yeah, exactly, brother. Spain, Portugal.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's the first meaty game you can get into watching it.
So, Spain decided to sack the manager Lopetegui 24 hours before the start of the World Cup.
Don't blame him.
Don't you?
No. Because I think the coach is more... They're still keeping the same staff, aren't they?
Well, they brought in Hierro.
Yeah, Fernando
Hierro.
Yeah.
Who was...
legendary.
Spanish captain. He's been involved with the national team as a director of football for 10 years.
Legend.
Yeah, that was what Bolton went through a spate of signing
Yuri Djorkaeff,
yeah.
JJ Koch, yeah.
Who sold Bolton to him? I think it was
Campo.
It's dead near Manchester, sort of. I mean, it's not that near really.
No, Bolton's
especially in traffic.
Bolton's full of monks.
61, yeah. Don't really get enjoying the 61. Oh my God, how long's this fucking text? Do you honestly think it's a good move?
Well, I mean, I can understand why they've done it because Spain want their sole focus to be on Spain and don't want him to be thinking, is he going to be saying, right, well, what transfer targets are you wanting? You know, this, that and the other. Is he thinking about Real Madrid's pre-season? Is he thinking about the start there? So, yeah.
Is that not a conversation?
No.
That you have behind the scenes with the manager? What the fuck, mate? Why have you just got this announced?
No, because...
The club announced it, mate. I'm focused on... As a Spanish national as well, you think the guy, the players aren't, thinking about what they're going to do for the clubs. So why would it be different for the manager?
I know, but the manager's supposed to give his total focus on it. What happened with the Italian one, wasn't it? Last in the Euros, the World Cup, who was it?
Oh, I
can't remember.
I think we got a comment here from somebody. I think let's have a look at this one. Would you have sacked Sam Allardyce if he did what he did on the eve of a World Cup? What was it he did again? Oh, he was trying to sell access to something, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting new players in under the system.
Yeah. No, not really. I mean.
Sorry, that's from the best intern.
Is that a real Twitter handle?
Obviously a fucking pseudonym.
No, I don't know. I think I said to you the other day, I can get behind this England side because I don't think it's been picked based upon previous, just name and reputation. I think Southgate's been quite refreshing, even though he's a boring cunt. I think he's been pretty decent in terms of the way he's handled himself. Obviously, the players seem, together. It's a lot of a different vibe. Not expecting England to win it at any stretch of the imagination, but I think if they get to the quarters, they'll do all right. But I don't think... Would you think Sam Allardyce would have took England to the quarters? Been forward thinking?
No. Someone I was with the other day said that on TalkSport the other day, Sam Allardyce come out and was like...
Weren't you talking about Love Island though?
Was it?
Yeah, he was. I'm sure he was
See,
talking
that's
about. I'm sure he was talking about
that.
that.
Fucking clown. Anyway,
Fair play to him for that, mate, because he fucking knows what he's watching there.
Supposedly Sam Allardyce was like, I don't know why he's playing this team. It must have been against Nigeria or the other game that we had the other day. And he was saying, I don't know why he's playing this team. I'd be playing 2 older midfielders here. And you're like, exactly. Fucking exactly. Yeah. That is exactly what we've seen from England in every tournament. Safety, 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 safety. And do you know what? Southgate isn't going safety. He's been a little bit risky.
Well, that's what we said at the start of the show. In fact, that I think you're going to see it more open.
Yeah.
And people just wanting to outscore. You look at who England have got there, attacking wise, who can score goals.
It's our best asset.
We've got probably the highest goal scorers from like the league season. So you got Vardy's got what 2021. Kane scored 40.
I think Vardy's a really underrated option off the bench. You know,
Rashford scored what 15. Dele Alli scored probably similar. Lingard scored similar. Raheem Sterling scored fucking 30.
This ball bag's got his hand up again. I think he's got something for us to read.
Please, miss.
From Shabazz Shah says, is this England squad better than the squad in 2010?
I don't even know who's in the England squad in 2010.
It would have been Lennon, Lampard, Gerrard, Wright Phillips. No, probably not. It's not only is it poor, it's not even like getting regular first team action in the Premier League. Half of this fucking squad. John Stone's a £50 million substitute. Danny Welbeck's played less football for Arsenal than I have this year.
Yeah, but Danny Welbeck's not. He's an option to bring on.
But that's it. The options used to be the fucking best strikers in the country still.
Who?
Like, look at 96. You had the likes of like Fowler.
Well, first and foremost, that was the Euros. So this is a World Cup.
It's still a squad. Yeah, it probably would have been similar in 98.
You've got all these players. And fucking all these donkeys.
But these are at least first fucking choice players, even if they're coming off the bench as options.
They didn't score.
It's irrelevant.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
Of course it is. And you've got like Danny Rose has played about half a dozen games this year. You've got Jesse Lingard and Marcus Rashford, not first choice for United.
They've played lots of games though.
They've played games, but this is what I'm saying. It's not first choice players.
It's a squad game though, isn't it? You don't like.
Yeah, but an international team should be the best. When you look at like what Germany haven't took and what France haven't took, and you go England are taking players that have played 8 fucking Premier League matches this year, it just shows how much of an absolute shit show our team is. We've got another one, Cam. Can England make it to the quarters?
Yeah.
It's football around me.
Yeah, because you look at who they can get in the second round, and then you would expect them to get beat after that.
Yeah, I had us coming second, meeting Poland, and then after Poland it would have been Germany in the quarters.
Do you reckon? So Poland are in Colombia and Japan and...
I had them top in that group.
Is it Mexico? No, it's not Mexico.
Serbia.
Senegal. Oh, Senegal, sorry. All right, okay.
That's the hardest group to call. That's the hardest group to call. They are on a knife edge, all of them lot. Another question here, look how fast he's typing. Absolutely going for it. Let me have a look at
you could probably get a job, after this. Typing.
What are some of the mad World Cup haircuts you remember? Bad Joe in 94, Lalas in 94. 94 was the one from Joe. Yeah, that might have been 90, was he, Valderrama?
And 94.
94 had some proper shit 90s haircuts, didn't it? Like Zach Morris would not have looked out of place with some of them haircuts.
Who?
Say Bell.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Similar. Yeah.
Someone says, how old is Stephen? I'm 34 as fuck, mate.
34, yeah. So we've gone through like 90, 94, 98, 202, 206, 210, 214, 2... It's the 8th World Cup. Fucking hell. Well, the 9th World Cup...
Proper on a scrap heap if we was a player, wouldn't we?
9th World Cup that we've actually been alive for.
Yeah, I don't remember any of 86.
No.
Best attackers in one team is Uruguay with Cavani on 40, Suarez on 31 and Stuani on 21.
Yeah, who does Stuani play for now? Because he was at Middlesbrough, wasn't he, when he was in the Prem?
Would I properly support England if we get to the semis? Nah, I wish them well.
Have you just heard him?
I wish them well.
He was singing fucking...
I like a song. Didn't buy a lease. I don't care for them. I wish them well, but I don't want to fucking get behind the team. I can't handle any of these fucking fingers.
Swear to God, mate, get to the semis and he's getting his fucking face painted, this cunt.
Yeah. Put me on Div Bingo.
Holding his free Tommy Robinson placard.
Why would they knock on the window like that? Anyway, we're going to have to wrap it up now because these dickheads are knocking on the window and letting us know that. And just sending the dog wild. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Meat Pie. We are back on Sunday and then on Tuesday at 9 PM. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Laters.